welcome back YouTube. This is Bander45 with the TerraFirmaCraft Let's Play with using TerraFirmaCraft build 77.21, and this is episode 3 of this Let's Play. And before I left you last time, I talked about expanding this space a little bit. Alright, looks like that whole next wall is clay, so we could expand again yet, but not a big priority. This is enough to give us a good start. Room for a bed over there, room to stack some logs. I'm not sure if I could stack a chest on top of this, and actually I think we could cut the last 2, maybe 3 of these over one more in that direction. So that might be where the chests go, and just do a 2 high back in there. Let's see the time. It's almost dawn. There's a spider out and a skeleton. Nothing firing. Well, we should dump stuff into storage here. Seeds, molds, clay, sand, those molds, fire starter. I think make sure we keep 30 in there for loading the fire pit, the pit kilns. I think we're pretty well set here in our inventory arrangement, except that I want to get this emptied out and then put that in there like that. And from here on out, I probably will not put stuff in these unless they're full stacks. And I probably won't do seeds, because at this point I can just build more chests if I need them. Alright, the chests are broken. Not broken, but I probably won't do it now that yeah, it's not even opening. They have a bug going on where they don't properly close, and it's just a graphic thing. But it's weird. It's like it does the sound effect of closing while you're still looking at it, and then when you get out of looking at it, it's still open graphically. It should be daylight enough now, and we got a little bit that can some of the vegetables you can harvest without destroying the crop if you right click, and red peppers is one of them, tomatoes is another, and yellow peppers is the other. Beyond that, but this will give us small little bits of food improvement. I know that those up there are tomatoes. It seems that I was starting to tell you earlier that geography-wise, the seed seems to be the same. But that and like ore deposits and stuff seem to be the same. That's weird. It's like I ate one. I don't remember doing that. Oh well. Tomatoes do a little bit more filling than the peppers do. But geography on the seed is the same. The ore deposits seem to be the same. I couldn't really vouch for that because I've only found a few repeatedly. But I found them repeatedly, so the animal spawns are not the same every time. So it's like every time the world generates it, it does it randomly on the animal spawn. And it seems like the vegetables, like that pepper plant has always been there, and those 2 tomato plants up there have always been there. And I've always come across that rye that we accidentally, well, didn't accidentally, but I mean, I didn't intend to harvest them, but I was hitting a rock next to them. So there was a few of them here, and they came up. These are also rye. So, and there's a carrot plant up there where my crosshairs are. And that seems to be the case every time. You'll notice this deer head thing with antlers on the radar, and this corn is always here. But there's a deer. You get bones and hide from them, but you don't get any meat, which is disappointing because really you should be able to get meat from deer. Ooh, a pig. More than one pig. And I kept my rye, good. If it's a breeding pair, we can get this process started. That's a female. It doesn't have tusks. Come here, buddy. Look at me. Alright. Oh man, it looks like 2 females. Yeah, 2 females. Bummer. Whoa. Is he out here? No, it must be underground. It's one of those flaming javelin throwing skeletons that hurt really bad when they're throwing them at you. Okay, so we've staved off our hunger issues with some vegetables. I'd like to get a pro pick. Yet. But I do know the copper vein that's like below us. I know I can find it without a pro pick because it's like always in. Wow, lots of stuff here. This is probably another copper vein back here. Copper is everywhere in this build of TerraFirmaCraft. And actually several builds earlier as well. When they changed from the starter metals being tin and zinc and bismuth, they changed it to where copper is the first metal really that you make tools from, and they changed how it spawns or how it gets laid out in the process too. So you can find it just about anywhere. I mean, not like where you could just dig a hole and run into it, but every rock type there is can spawn copper. Previous builds, when it was tin and zinc and bismuth as the starter metals, copper was quite a bit more difficult to come across at the start. So we got 7 units or 7 nuggets here. 8, 9, 10th one going here. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. There we go. There's a 10th. It would be useful to be able to fire 2 ingots worth, because it makes better use of the straw and wood that we burn to do it. So I'm gonna keep going while I'm on a roll, and I know you can accumulate that much just in this area on surface. I've done it, but if I can get enough for 2 ingots, the other tool I'll make is a scythe, because that greatly increases the rate at which you get saplings and sticks. It takes a long time to go whacking leaves to get sticks, whereas if you get a scythe, you can whack a leaf and it knocks out a 3x3x3 cube of leaves, if it can reach. Nope. Some over there. We got 8 and 6 is 14. Ooh, I can count. I can do math. There's another. So let's check up a ways. Whoops. There's often ones on these little steps that are easily missed. That's not a bad place to build a cabin and have a constant water source inside. You can fill in where you don't want it. But it's kind of buried in a valley of so, I mean, the comment was more about the having this little dinky water source right there rather than about the valley being a suitable place. Oh, I think we are just about there. Do we see any more? There's one here. I can tell it's getting dark. Oh. Not super dark yet, but it's getting there. Something over there. That deer's spazzing out. Oh, come on, just 2 more. That's all I need. Well, it's not happening. I think I will wait on firing, though, because I think it won't be hard to get 2 more. And I didn't harvest any wood anyway, so we don't have a full log pile to do this with. Alright, so I'm gonna hop in here for drinks. I don't have to do that because I have the jug, but I run the risk of breaking it. It's my only jug right now. I should go kill that chicken before something happens to it, and that way I know I have feathers, because that's definitely a bottleneck for progression. But I do need to get wood so we can fire some more stuff, and I would really like to find a little bit more copper. So I have a scythe, because if I'm going to make ladders, I need to make lots of ladders, and I don't want to go around whacking leaves one at a time to get to there. So I am going to pause recording, and I will start it back up when Dawn arrives. So see you in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. Night has passed. I've done a little bit here while I was waiting. I went up and put another row of straw up there and I expanded out that way, and I also counted how many spaces of stuff I could go that way. Because remember when I initially set up, I went over when the wall of that clay got, the water wall there moved over. So I did that. I'm going to construct something up there now that I can come out, and I will need to get some more logs because I used up my logs. I built a second chest. I moved the chest over. So we'll chop another tree real quick. And I wonder, is that creeper above ground or below ground? Alright. Actually, I'm going to take that out. So, this is something else that you can do in TerraFirmaCraft that I don't think you can do. I mean, I have not played 1.7 Minecraft. And I've played 1.62 and 1.64 just a little bit. Like, nephew came over and he's fascinated with this game, and so he wanted to play some, but he's not that interested in TerraFirmaCraft because it's hard. But you can place things, so no baby zombies will get through there. And one other thing we can do, now that we have a saw, no, I didn't need to cut another log because I had enough of these to do this. But we can place a door now. So we can come and go, and we can come up here and we can drink and refill our jug. But because of that change, I want to grab some dirt, use the axe, break that up, and reposition where these things are going to be. I think I'm going to put the fire pit right there. Turn off magnet. Running low on sticks. Use an existing fire starter. And QQQ. I don't think they went far enough. QQQ. There we go. And there we go, first shot. Turn the magnet back on. And then dig these pits like so. And then that gives me that spot to stack firewood. Or logs, I should say. Go back in here, dispose of those, dispose of that. We need more sticks for sure. Dispose of those. Keep the grain on us. I split the grain. I kept some of it in the chest there. Because I don't need that much with me, because I'm never going to find enough animals to breed. Well, in one trip. And if I were to die and lose stuff, I don't want to lose all my grain. Not that it's a big concern, because there's more grain around. Like right there. That last tree I cut, I saw, maybe that was the one I just hit. I was going to say I saw more rocks up here. Like I said, I do want to get, yeah, there we go. We had a couple of pieces of ore. Oh, we're doing well now. Oh yeah. There's definitely tetrahedrite underground and near here. Because I don't mark these in the beginning of the game, and I had first time I played this seed, I found copper relatively quick, like really quick. I don't bother keeping track, so it surprises me to find copper that plentiful. Should have kept a little bit of dirt. Running water like that is a pain. So, dirt falls except when it's got grass on it. So that one grass layer of dirt kind of sticks around. However, it's weakened. So if someone were to walk over it, or something, it could collapse. Both those pigs were female. So I'm going to go kill them. And I said I needed sticks, and this is a good opportunity. Nice low hanging branches. So my philosophy of playing this game is to not worry about gathering everything I see that might be useful when I first see it. Because stuff doesn't, I mean, unless it's something I know might possibly disappear by the time I need it. Like that chicken, I might want to go get that chicken because it might not be there when I need that feather. I haven't seen any wolves on the map yet, but I do think wolves will eat chicken. And if they kill it when I'm not around and then the stuff despawns. I hate rain. Just makes things so miserable. Like 15 sticks. It's better than I was at. And hopefully after tonight we will have a scythe and we can make short work of that stick gathering process. In fact, I might even go find willow trees to do that. Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Stay around, stay around. There we go. That takes a while and it chews up a lot of durability on the axe. So let's, no, I can't combine that. I could, but where's the other pig? I thought there were two of them. They must have migrated away from each other a little bit. There's a shot of pink over there. Alright, I'm good on the ore now, so I don't think I need to worry about these things. I'm even better on the ore now. Well, yeah, I'll be able to fire up 3 ingots worth at that rate. Nice. I do think it is definitely getting dark. Oh, and those guys are coming at me. Coming to get me. Come on, let me kill the pig before they get here. Thank you. Alright, so we've got meat. And we will have more tools here shortly. Alright. One full stack. Not as good as I'd like. And I didn't. I moved that to the inventory, but I didn't get around to planting it. Or the quick bar, I should say. More sand, more dirt. Do some repair of tools. Probably will make some more stone tools tonight, unless daylight comes before I'm ready to do that. We need clay. I have a Pro Pick mold. I want to make a scythe, and I think I'll make a sword. So, scythe is like this. Again, like the stone knapping was, you can do the mirror image of this. However, unlike the stone knapping, like for the shovel, which was like this shape here with a stick sticking down, you can't shift it left and right. This is a mold. Wherever possible, you need to keep an edge. Scythe sword starts out kind of like a saw, but then here's it changes. Alright. And I think I'll make a chisel mold. I'm doing this because I'm firing up a pit with one vessel, and there's room for 3 more things in there. And actually, come to think of it, sword can wait. I really need to have another jug. Actually, I'll keep the sword. Chisel can wait. Actually. Sword and chisel can wait. I'll have plenty of copper shortly. Not to worry. So those three. We need the vessel down here. Whoops. Get it selected, open it, pop in 10 copper and 20 tetrahedrite. Oh, crap. Alright. I will make the sword. Jug can wait. Because this will be enough copper to fill 3 tool molds, and I have one already made, and so I should do 2 more. Dump the clay there. Get this down here and grab half of that. Place that and that. And I think when daylight comes back around, I'm going to go look in the vicinity of where I have found sheep before. I have also found no sheep in the same vicinity on other loads of the same seeds, so it's iffy. But if we can find sheep, that'll be great, because then we can get a bed rolling fairly quickly, or fairly soon. And it would be nice to do that so we don't have to pause video for sleep time or nighttime. Mostly I try to hole up at night, because in the beginning of this game the mobsters hit pretty hard, especially the ranged ones. You have no armor to protect yourself, and you really don't have decent weapons to fight back. I hope to change that soonish. Like, look at that pile of skeletons. Directly to the top of the radar right now is an armored skeleton, and then over there it looks like at least 3 skeletons, with maybe another one with like a helmet on it. It looks sort of similar to the one that's at the top now. And then there's one that's in copper armor at the top now. The bow and arrow skeletons aren't nearly as bad as the javelin ones. There was a build of TerraFirmaCraft I've seen videos of. I think it was like I don't know what the number of the build was, but it was teens or earlier of build 77 point teens kind of thing. It might have been like 77.7, or it might have been 77.14 or something like that, or even 10 or 11. I really can't remember, but the point is that the skeletons, especially those javelin throwing ones, they had warp speed, and it was a bug. It wasn't meant to be that way, but it just made this game brutal at night. And if you died and tried to get back to your house or your death spot, I've seen from multiple sources of YouTube Let's Plays of death loop after death loop, where the whole episode is just constantly trying to get back to where your stuff dropped. And then, you can't stay where you spawn because they're coming at you there too. It's just you keep on doing that through the night until it's gone, and then you finally get some reprieve. So I think it's just overall better to not play that risky to begin with. Oh, I don't want to go traipsing off too far. Let's see, what can I do in a short period of time? I can harvest some grass. Because we will always need more grass. And I don't mean that kind of grass. I know what you're thinking. Well, rain stopped. But that's not why I don't want to go far. I don't want to go far because I don't want to lose track of the fact that I have a vessel of copper heating up. And it might be too late if I wait until it's dark again before I come back. Okay, not bad. So clay goes across this little pond here. It's also... Oh, I got a keyboard bug going on. Key sticking. Alright. It also... That wall of clay kind of ended, I think. And it starts to curve around. These clay deposits drop into circles. And it goes out like this way. Down here, probably... It's a 3-layer thick thing of clay. That's not always the case. Sometimes you find ones that are like 12 layers thick or something crazy. Oh, that's something I can do fairly quick. Go kill me a chicken. This is why Smart Move is so nice to have. Alright, where is this chicken? Is it up? Oh, man. Why? Don't do it. You've got so much to live for. You can provide feathers to someone in need. It's a rooster. So, again, TerraFirmaCraft, male and female, is important. And used to be just the only way to know is to right-click on it. Now the developers have tried to make them visually differentiated. Yeah, I know. The fall won't kill you. Ah, come on. Hit the thing. Alright, you're gonna go for a swim, huh? Alright. Finally. How many feathers? 7. That's decent. Alright. Now we go check on our fire pit. if we get this stuff, then we'll go check on the bones. Straw. Alright. Clear some hotbar space. Alright. 300 units. One there. One there. One there. Right click on that. Give it a tool mold. And give that one a tool mold. And grab that tool mold. And here we go. Alright. Make us a sword. Make us our scythe. And make us our pro pick. Grab these sticks. And we got a tool rack. Which we can hang our scythe on. Alright? Or any of those tools. Because you can't put these things in inventory. The only tool really that fits is the knife. Maybe the saw. No. Alright. Not the saw. That goes there. Let's hydrate. I'll cook food later. For now, sun is getting lower in the sky. So it's almost like cheating. Oh, I got some grass too. But that really relieves the pressure of harvesting sticks. And if we get on another night here where I'm stuck in the hut with not much industrious stuff to do, and have to pause recording so you don't have to sit and watch and stare at the wall with me. If we get that, then I will probably use that time of darkness to hunt down and kill the invisible cows and spawn in replacement cows. But anyway, it's getting darker. I want to go up through that saddle right there, and on the other side I've found pigs there, and I've found sheep there, and I've found pigs and sheep there, over and then a little to the right a ways, but it's a little ways away, too far away to run out there tonight on this. We got a bunch of saplings to plant here soon. We do have a log pile. So actually I'll wrap this episode up because it's been a while. And before next episode I'll take care of that cow issue. And also, well, no, I won't go look for the sheep. But I'll take care of that invisible cow issue. So, hit the like button if you liked this. Hit the dislike button if you didn't, but please comment and tell me why so I can improve. And subscribe if you feel inclined to follow what's going on with this series of Let's Play. And we will catch you guys later. Take care, guys.